Mhm. 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 Message from Mr. Alex Salmond, Kenny McAskill, everybody in Alba, Mr. Kedland, um, and the new MSP in Edinburgh, the German speaker. Everybody. I need to break off now because uh, that's what is going to help me. I've done as much as I can because I was prompted, right? And I'm a royalist, right? And to clarify matters regarding royalists, it's Cumberland was the cousin of George. Him and Bonnie Prince Charlie. So if you're looking for the real blood that's there, it's there now. It's there now. And the other thing is, when Callahan says to her when SNP was starting up at the Silver Jubilee, she said that she cannot forget. And as you know, as I said to her, and I don't know what you to forget. I don't know what else. I don't know what got into your head about that. But as I say, I am part of Clan Chatting. I know that. I know how I feel. That's the important thing. And I know that I don't want the wind to blow on them. That's just it. What on earth does the world think they are? In the end, they're human beings, right? Now, I'm going to be going up to Peterhead, Aberdeen, Orkney, Shetland, and I'm going to be working up there. And I'll be working with the fishermen as well, and the harbour masters. I've sent word on. I'll be writing to everybody. I'll be going up there for a couple of days, probably 2-3 days. I think maybe 3 days. I could manage that fine, as long as it's ground floor, you know. And I've already introduced myself to the harbour master up at Peterhead, and everybody's had magazines. So the other thing is, we've got this pocket at Aberdeen, and then down on the borders, and well, there's a lot of work to be done, because as I said in my poem, but what if it dwindles up there? What if it dwindles? We're not going to go back to the stage where in Shetland they're saying that the people down south have got bowler hats in Glasgow, etc., the Central Belt, because the Central Belt's just ghosts and empties. Peterhead is ghosts and empties. So regardless of what the landed gentry think or whatever, or if there's people at the borders, I'm afraid that's it. And that's why I read the Treaty of Arbroath, because I do not care who is with me or not, and look at the flaming state of me. But I'm telling you, I will be at the border. And that's the road. There's the road you go. And don't blame me, blame Winnie Ewing. I didn't really realise until she started that, there's lots of things I didn't really know. But as I say, my whacker was it. So as I say, don't blame me. And the Fiery Cross, etc. Well, it's like the Westwood Press, and it's I've been doing the Westwood Press for ages. It just came to me, the Westport news, and as I say, it just came to me that what is Glasgow but a Westport, right? So anyway, I want to sing you this. I'll be coming back on again later. I'm no long up. I'm going to do get my cooking organised, because if I don't cook something decent, etc., I'm going to be stuck. So anyway, here we go. I'm going to look up the the bit that say, the Lords of Convention, right? And I'll look up again Bonnie Dundee. But to the Lords of Convention, 'twas clever how spoke the King's crown go down there, our crowns to be broke. So each cavalier who loves honour and me, let him follow the bonnets, oh Bonnie Dundee. Come fill up my cup, come fill up my can. Come saddle my horses and call out my men. Unhook the Westport and let us get free, for it's up with the bonnets, oh Bonnie Dundee. There are hills beyond Pentland and hills beyond Forth. Be there lords in the south, there are chiefs in the north. There are brave Uniwassels, 3,000 times 3. We'll cry hey for the bonnets, oh Bonnie Dundee. To the D he is mounted, he rides up the street. The bells they ring backwards, the drums they are beat. But the provost man says, just e'en let it be, for the tune is well rid o' that deal o' Dundee. Come fill up my cup, come fill up my can. Come saddle my horses, call out my men. Unhook the Westport and let us get free, for it's up with the bonnets, oh Bonnie Dundee. Then awa to the hills, to the lee, to the rocks, and I own a usurper out. He crouch with the fox, and tremble false wigs in the midst o' your glee. Ye hae no seen the last o' my bonnets and me. Come fill up my cup, come fill up my can. Saddle my horses and call out my men. Unhook the Westport and let us get free, for it's up with the bonnets, oh Bonnie Dundee. Now we've got a lot of work to do, Mr. Salmond and Kenny, etc. I've got writing to do, etc. And a lot of other things. I've got stuff to get ready for Fergus, and I think I'm done now advising folk or whatever, who the hell knows what's happening, except I know this isn't just a pandemic. Certainly no. So I shall go now and have something to eat and drink, and then I shall be back. Oh, and my German friend. People say that it's here today, gone tomorrow. Absolutely not. Here today und einem halben Augenblick. In einen halben Augenblick. Sometimes no even that. You're gone. Yeah, you're gone then, aye.